What's going on, Sunshine? Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Let's get into a quick general message. Only take the part that resonates, leave the rest. You can book your own personal message over at the website, divinelyme.com. Now, when I was on your pre shuffle, the energy that came out was somebody grumpy too. Somebody's frustrated also. Okay, so some moon energy. Somebody's mood could even be changing the closer that you get to this full moon. But there's a lot of gossip, honey. The Eight of Wands energy, but and the Page of Swords, but it's a lot of gossip pertaining to what an individual may have seen. I also feel like there's a lot of gossip surrounding an individual's sense of security or what makes someone feel secure. It even may make somebody feel secure, them gossiping. Okay, but I'm definitely picking up some gossip. Now, something has manifested in the material. Okay, this is also going to be a time where you are feeling extremely prosperous, where things in your life, you're starting to see things grow. Okay. Somebody also got something to say about your prosperity, but why they watching your pockets? Huh? Huh? Now, some type of a spell could also have somebody, or there could be like this illusion of a spell that somebody may feel like they are up under, but it got somebody kind of feeling like a little newborn baby, like they want to incubate themselves. Somebody could be shutting down, closing off. It's like going into this protective bubble. Somebody's trying to protect their space. Somebody could even be feeling extremely protective of those things around them, their sense of security, what makes them feel a sense of security. Okay, somebody's also cloaking their energy too, honey. They ain't who they say they is. And that's what you're picking up. Okay, there's a lot of memories. Mhm. Good, bad, old. Mhm. Mhm. All right, what's the message? What is the message for our YouTube family? Responsibility when it comes to giving an individual guidance. Some of you guys are dealing with a high priest or a high priestess. Okay, so you're about to start to notice some cycles when it comes to this. Could even be messages and things. Somebody also recycling. Ooh. Somebody also recycling information. Mhm. But a lot of you guys, you're looking at your responsibility when it comes to giving guidance to other people. You have been called, for some of you guys, you may be called to utilizing tarot cards, but you have been called to assist others. You have some type of responsibility, even when it comes to the guidance you receive, the guidance that you give. Mhm. I also feel as if somebody could be like going to a dance or somebody could be doing some type of dance. Mhm. Honey, somebody was dancing and they smell like something rotten. That's what? Okay, you know something is going to happen around the moon. Some of you guys, triple goddess energy, you may even be connecting with. You're connecting with the moon, or you're going to notice a shift. You're also about to notice a transformation when it comes to spiritualists, their connections with others, the responsibility that someone is willing to take. Huh. Be careful of the blame game. This is a time where you guys are needing to trust your intuition because you're going to see how things shift. But you're also going to start to notice cycles, even when it comes to the guidance you receive. Hmm. For some of you guys, you have a greater understanding of what your responsibility may be when it comes to the collective, the community that you connect with. Somebody has a lot of responsibility because of the position that you play. See, people look to you for your wisdom. People look to you for your honesty, your integrity, for your opinion. And it doesn't just come by way of tarot cards, but it comes by way of people asking you certain things. It could be something as small as, what do you think this, how do you think this outfit looks? What is your opinion when it comes to us opening this account or us working with this firm? For some of you guys, it's you utilizing your intuitive gift within your own community. So let's say you are an accountant. Okay. You are good with numbers. You may find yourself gravitating towards numerology, but you may also start to understand the connection between numbers and the work that you do and the responsibility that you have as a high priest or a high priestess. If you have that ability to connect with numbers, then you have that ability to connect with, for a lot of you guys, ways of bringing in that financial prosperity. Some of y'all could even be doing manifestations based upon the spiritual gifts that you have. Some of you guys are being guided to owning your own tarot cards, or you pulling your own cards, understanding the information that you receive. And some of y'all, you just straight up a tarot reader, or you dealing with one. Okay. But with the information you receive, it comes with a lot of responsibility, because you're not just responsible for yourself, but you're also responsible for the information that you pass along to other people. Because some of the information and the knowledge that you have, baby, it don't come from a book. You are who they are describing in some of these books. For some of you guys, you have tried some of those things. And I'm going to give you an example. Okay, let's say that you end up going to school. Okay, but everybody know you end up going to school. School doesn't always teach you everything that you need to know. Okay, everybody is reading the same book. But see, what makes you different is that even though everybody read the same accounting book, baby, it's in you. It ain't on you. God has given you something special and unique. Somebody who deals with numbers, guess what? You see number synchronicities all day. And when you start to connect with Source, he starts to drop bits of information within you. You start learning and reading your situation. For some of you guys, you're starting to see these things on a day-to-day basis, and you want to know more information about it. The more that you gravitate towards this information, learning more about yourself, your spiritual gifts. For some of you guys, it's calling you to pick up your deck yourself. Especially when you start to notice certain cycles within the spiritual community. So you may start to notice all of a sudden, here we go again with people, what is that? The WhatsApp thing. Okay. Maybe somebody, you know how they put in the bottom of some readers things like where they try to steal their clients, things like that. It's like you start to notice some of these things, and you notice that it happens around certain seasons, and you notice that you have to be careful. Example, for some of you guys, you ever notice how all of a sudden somebody get in your inbox and they tell you that the spirits told them to reach out to you and to tell you that you need to do X, Y, and Z. And then if you just send them some money, they'll teach you how to cleanse yourself. It's like you'll start to notice the cycles. For some of you guys, if you are a spiritualist or a reader, you're going to start to notice the seasons in which the trolls begin to start trolling. You'll start to understand when it comes to these moon cycles. You start looking back, you're like, these bitches do this every full moon. These bitches do this every blue moon. It's like you start to look at the cycles. But then you also start to reevaluate your responsibility when it comes to even giving people guidance. Because sometimes you guys are making decisions for individuals and they're not even able to make decisions for themselves. They always want to come to you for guidance. Now let's go back to, let's just say, the accounting situation. Everybody done read the same book, but you got something different in you. Okay. God has given you a gift to be able to know certain things, see certain things. You've learned through trial and error. Okay. You gained your experience. School was you gaining your experience. You got out there in the real world. You start doing different things, techniques, whatever y'all do in accounting, boo. Okay. But for some reason, baby, you got the sauce because you know a little bit more. 11. Some of y'all may even start to see that, right? But then God puts you in this position where other people start coming to you, asking you for guidance. Can you show me a shortcut or a shorter way of doing X, Y, and Z? But then you start to notice that these individuals, they can't do nothing without you because, baby, when it comes to your off day, when you need a break, when you take a vacation, people start to realize that they are codependent. They need you. Now, yes, at times it does feel good to be needed. But you also get to a place when you're giving guidance to individuals that you recognize that you have a lot of responsibility. And that responsibility, it goes past them office hours. And for some of you guys, you are giving individuals advice that could definitely alter their life. And for some of you guys, you may realize that you have a calling when it comes to spirituality. You may want to get into tarot cards, baby. You may want to give guidance to other people. But let me tell you, it is more than just a card. You're tapping into energies that are unknown and into portals that are unknown, honey. And if you do not have a covering over you, all you got to do is type in tarot and you will start to see cycles where individuals say, I didn't quit reading tarot cards. You want to know why they quit reading tarot cards? They're going to tell you in them videos. They start seeing certain spirits. But know that when you tap into certain things, you have a responsibility when it comes to giving guidance. Because somebody is making a decision based off of the information that you give. That's a lot of responsibility. And the higher you get in the game, the more weight and pressure you have on your shoulders. And that's in any game, not just when it comes to tarot cards. But the fact that tarot cards is out here, I mean, look, baby, I'm gonna keep it so 100 with you. Mm-hmm. That also means that you have the responsibility to be honest with somebody, and you can't just give them that foo-foo. Oh, you're gonna be prosperous. Everything's gonna be great. Rainbows, gumdrops, and lollipops is what I call them. Everybody want a raindrop, lollipop, gumdrop message, okay? But baby, spirit will get real with you. Source gonna be honest with you. Because the spiritual journey just ain't one where you hear about all the good stuff. Because guess what? You got work to do. This spiritual journey requires everybody to do their own inner healing, and it don't look good. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I told somebody this other day, do you know how many times I be arguing with spirit? Honey, I pull a card I don't like, child. I'll be the first one to say, oh, what I'm not going to do. Okay, reconcile with what? I'm about to take the card out the deck. They put a reconciliation. See, so there are things that we all don't agree with, but guess what? It comes along with the responsibility that you have. Whether it is accounting, honey, whether you work in legal, whether you work, okay, with pets, because Roscoe out here tripping again. Capricorn, here y'all go. You notice the cycles. Okay, whether you work in communications, you have a responsibility. And that responsibility is not to the individual that you work for. It is to source, it's to God, because he has given you a tool. Somebody needs your information, or somebody need one of y'all information, honey. Mm-hmm. Somebody needs whatever information you have. All right. Mm-hmm. For some of y'all, baby, you're extremely gifted when it comes to giving guidance. This could even be you being a counselor. For some of you guys, somebody may even show you that they good with them cards. Okay. You can play any type of cards. But this is about being responsible for what it is that you guide individuals to doing. For some of y'all, even if it's with health, okay, being a nurse. When you're talking to your client on the phone and you're giving them advice pertaining to their blood pressure, or for those of you guys who have been called to be holistic healers, understanding that some individuals take man-made medication and you are prescribing or you are giving them advice pertaining to herbalism. There could be an interaction there because everybody's body is different. So God is just basically saying that as you move forward, you're going to notice certain cycles and changes within yourself, within your environment. You're going to start to pick up on things, but you're also going to recognize your responsibility. This could even be when it comes to your friends. Your friends come to you for advice, like, man, this is my situation. What you think I should do? For some of you guys, you pull cards for your friends. You may give them guidance and advice, but Spirit is wanting you to know, baby, you got to take what it is that you say serious. Because somebody is looking towards you for the answers and you got it. I hear that DJ Khaled song, I Got the Keys. Yeah, you got the keys. You got. Okay. It's pressure. And you're going to notice a trend. You're also going to notice a trend where you start to see a lot of new readers or a lot of people entering into the field that you work in. Honey, you could be a CDL driver. But you have a responsibility when you go to certain stops to connect with certain people. It's all ordained. Sometimes you receive a message through a tarot reading, and sometimes that message ain't even for you, but you end up meeting and connecting with someone, and you drop that bit of wisdom within their spirit that you recalled from a message. Even with that, you have a responsibility. To whom much is given, much is required. Some of y'all, you may even start your cycle. I was about to say you may start your moon cycle, okay? And that moon cycle could be your emotions. Somebody, for one of y'all, your breast. Something about your breast, baby. Because some of y'all, you could even feel in your breast when the weather's about to change, okay? Yeah. Don't call you super boobs. So let's get a tingle in the boob, and she like, it's about to rain, okay? Come on, honey. That thing get to doing what it doing. So it's like, oh, it's about to rain. Mm-hmm. know how people be saying like, oh, my knees, I can tell when it's about to start raining, my knees or my fibromyalgia start acting up. So said her nipple. Sis, we know it. Okay. You got some responsibility when you give that kind of guidance. Now, you feel that thing wiggle, tingle, or do whatever it's going to do. It's your responsibility to let somebody know, baby, it's about to rain. All right. What's going on, baby? So you have some type of responsibility. Honey, so, Lord. Somebody done burn bridges with somebody and they cannot even talk to this person. Somebody burned bridges, and this could be with a tarot reader. And somebody may end up burning bridges with, this could even be with you guys. Oh, and somebody is mad. Oh, they pissed. Something has permanently ended. Some of y'all could be dealing with Mars energy, or Aries could be significant. Okay, baby, it's some issues with a blocked throat chakra. Somebody is upset because they burn bridges with somebody. Okay, somebody is having some hard times or communication issues when it comes to guidance. So if somebody is pulling their cards, let's say you're learning to pull your cards, you may have a hard time when it comes to understanding the cards that you're pulling. And this could be because of the layout that an individual is using. But this is the thing, whoever somebody was getting guidance from or advice from, baby, they can't even cross that bridge to ask them for guidance. See, this is that Monica song, Until It's Gone. You never know what you got until it's gone. Somebody had a job to do. And this is one of those situations, even with y'all, you could have a job to do, but somebody burned bridges with you because of the guidance that you gave them. They didn't like what you said. And that's something that you also have to understand when it comes to you giving people guidance, baby, even if it's your kids. Guess what? Your kids ain't gonna like everything that you say. But you may be telling them certain things to protect them because you were guided to. You know those the song that's playing is Pressure. I was about to say by Ariana Grande, but that ain't the child's name. Come and get this pressure, okay? Hopefully one of y'all put it in the chat box, but that definitely stopped me in my tracks, okay? Because somebody feels that pressure. Somebody needs an individual's help, but this is the thing. Even when it comes to your kids may not always like what it is that you have to say. And they could go against what you have to say. And guess what? That could be them burning a bridge. See, that's the hardest part of your calling, is telling someone something, of giving somebody some type of guidance because you're trying to protect them and these individuals, or the individual gets defensive. And in that moment, you oftentimes will say, see, I ain't telling you nothing. See, that's why I can't tell your ass nothing. For some of you guys, you are dealing with somebody, a hard head make a soft ass. And some individuals have to realize, baby, that the stove is hot. Somebody nervous too. You make somebody nervous because of what it is that you know. But this is a situation also where you are telling somebody you are no longer my responsibility. For some of you guys, you are permanently bringing an end to that, to always giving somebody guidance and them getting upset and wanting to burn the fucking place down. But the funny thing about it is, even when somebody gets upset because of what you were told to say, and it comes by way of y'all saying stuff like, I was told to tell you, or I was guided to tell you, or I don't know why, but I just got to tell you. See, that be spirit speaking through you. Because even if you don't know what goes where and why you telling somebody something, that person knows. And you can tell by the way they responded to you that either they rock with it or they don't. Now, sometimes you are used to, or you find yourself dealing with individuals who are used to having things their way, and they want that rainbow, gumdrop, lollipop fairy tale. They want you to tell them that they are right. But your responsibility is not to them. Your responsibility is to source. And if you burn bridges with source, you're going to have a whole lot of communication problems. It's okay if people don't like what you have to say. But you do have a responsibility to tell them the truth, whether they want to hear it or not. And if they burn the bridge with you, that is the bridge that they burned. Your angel number 1551. Mm-hmm. They got to take it up with God. They have to deal with the consequences. Now, you can make the choice, but you can't choose the consequence. And for some of you guys, that consequence is saying, you know what, you've burned bridges with me. I've tried to help you. I've tried to give you guidance. I've tried to show you the way. But every time I try to tell you something, you want to get mad. Some people have a hard time of understanding that they are spoiled. Even grown adults don't even want to hear the fact you're spoiled. You're not going to like everything that you hear in life. Guess what, baby? That is life. Sometimes we can burn a lot of bridges with individuals because we don't want to hear what somebody has to say. Somebody is struggling with processing something that you advised them. Mm-hmm. And somebody also know that they burn bridges with you because of your connection to tarot readings. They may know that you listen to readings. They may know you pull your own cards. And if you a tarot reader, I don't even know why somebody would burn bridges with a high priestess that's a tarot reader. It's not just a tarot reader. See, when you look at tarot reading, that means you're reading a card. And everybody know what the death card means. There's individuals who you know tarot so well, even if you don't read tarot, that you can tell me what this card means. You could give a reading to somebody just by telling them what the card means. But a high priestess, they see beyond what this card may represent to an ordinary messenger or tarot reader. Mm-hmm. So someone burned bridges with a high priest or a high priestess that has the ability to read and understand as well as interpret tarot cards. And see, they receive certain information, because you could look at some of these readers, honey, and you wondering why baby girl can read this card. What you say, that don't look like what you talking about. Guess what? It's because they receiving that information from a higher source. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And if you are just when it comes to spirituality, you have that responsibility to take what it is that you know and apply it. When you notice something is for you, you have the responsibility to receive the information and to apply it to your life the way that it should be applied. and not get mad at the messenger. Mm-hmm. But yeah, somebody burned bridges with you. Now they can't talk to you. Bottom of the deck, look, secrets are exposed. Mm-hmm. You're going to start to notice also cycles when it comes to secrets being exposed. When somebody starts to open up to you. Mm-hmm. But this is the thing, by the time the person open up to you, your mood has changed. You feel like, baby, you already burned that bridge with me. I already told you what to do and you went against the grain because you didn't want to hear the truth. Let's just say this is with our kids. They know you listen to tarot readings. They may know you pull cards. They know that you have a responsibility to care for them. They may not always agree with what you got to say. One of y'all, you got a fire sign child, a hot tempered child. Honey, they got a mouth like you. Okay. We gonna keep it straight a buck. But it begins to be an issue when they utilize that weapon against you. Mm-hmm. You got a responsibility with this child, but this child, they get to huffing and puffing and look at them. I'm going to hold my breath. Okay, well, keep holding it. Shit. You don't scare me. Okay. I guess your little ass will be passed out on the floor. Because either way, you're going to start breathing again. Okay, one of your kids is dramatic. But you have a responsibility when it comes to guiding that child. Mm-hmm. Just throw a little water on that fiery personality. Mm-hmm. Simmer that ass down. That's what you said. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you, for some of y'all, your child, the reason why their attitude, their emotions is all over the place, especially if you're dealing with a girl, she's about to start her cycle. She is. Okay. It could even happen within the next moon cycle. Okay, baby girl is sensitive. Okay, she been sleeping. Now, what I need you to do, okay, you need to be cautious. You got you a little bear in there. Okay. Shit. Okay. You might be like, this child done burn bridges with me, sis. I don't want to do nothing. I know, but we got a responsibility because I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Okay. Your baby about to start their cycle. There's some gossip going on, could be at school or amongst their friends. Okay, they acting a little bratty, very temperamental right now. Use caution. Proceed with caution, child. Because I want you to just think back when you was around that age and you was about to start your cycle. Child, I'm gonna let you know now. My baby was going through that, about to start her cycle. Y'all. Oh, the crying is what got me. The whining, oh, that's what got me. But for you, yours is spicy, caliente, like they mama. Get you some lavender, okay? Honey, I don't care if the child is asleep. I don't care if you got to wait until they go into the next room. Okay, so just start spraying the bed down with lavender. Okay, calm their nerves. Go get them some lavender bath, body wash. Okay, some, bath salts. Because just think back when you was around that age, all of these different emotions. Okay, you don't know what's going on, but you really don't know what's going on. And it comes in cycles. It's up and down. Okay. Please proceed with caution. But definitely find something very soothing, calming for this child because this child is extremely sensitive around that time of their cycle. Okay. In fact, you could even make them a little menstrual cycle box. And you said, girl, what is that? A menstrual cycle box. You put all of their favorite movies in there or a list of their favorite movies, put all of their favorite candy, for those of y'all sweet, salty, chocolate. Okay. Put them some nice, cute little socks, lip gloss, all those things, nail polish, whatever it is, whatever they like. Okay. You know your child. Make them a little box for when it's that time of the month. And that may kind of help them because you have a responsibility to guide your child, even when it comes to how to communicate when they mad. Okay. Now let's get back to grown folks stuff, honey. Got you a little firecracker. No, just try. Okay, and if they snap at you again, do what you got to do. I'm here for it. I believe, look, you spare the ride, spoil the jail. And we like to spoil our kids, but you ain't gonna be disrespectful. Okay. This is an I knock 5 from your ass. Please believe it. I have a responsibility to guide you. And then you can get mad all you want to. Okay. But I promise you, all that little mumbling up under your breath, keep it to yourself. You say, I knock steam out your ears. Please don't play with it. And then when you're done guiding them right to this message, tell them it was already predestined. Alpha chain, I know. Let's find out, baby. All right. So somebody burned bridges. They can't talk to you. They can't ask you for certain stuff. Okay. You had a responsibility. You did your job. And now somebody kind of regrets that. All right. Again, I don't care if it's accounting. I don't care if it's about a car. Honey, I don't care if it's about pertaining to key. I don't care what it is. Okay. You're good at giving advice in some area. And somebody done messed up. Okay. Moon magic in reverse. Now, for some of you guys, somebody is wishing that they didn't do some moon magic, child, because they didn't understand the responsibility that came with it. Yes, there's some responsibility that come with any type of spiritual work. Okay. Look at this. Bad karma, child. And it may also be your responsibility to tell somebody, look, you want to get in the spiritual game, but understand this. Spirits is completely different from the living. Okay? The spirit about to knock fire from somebody's ass. Now let's get back to regular folk. All right. Somebody can't work their magic on you no more. And that magic in this situation could be charm. Because you start to realize, you know what? If I keep allowing you to charm your way out of this situation, you ain't going to never learn nothing. And in the spiritual realm, you signed a contract to provide somebody with some type of guidance in this life cycle, whether it is a child, a relationship, your family members, the community. You signed that contract and you said, look, I'm going to help people. I'm going to guide this person. For some of you guys, it's a particular soul that you signed up to guide. And you could be frustrated with that connection because you feel like somebody burned bridges, but you also understand that your responsibility has come to an end. That's where you say, I ain't no longer responsible for you because I already told you. I told you that if you touched the stove, that it was hot. So now you have to find out for yourself. Would you say ain't no magic in that bullshit? You're recognizing your responsibilities. The homie. Somebody's homie is manipulative as hell. Somebody also, some type of black magic could have attacked somebody's throat chakra, and that's why somebody can't even talk. Somebody burned bridges with a friend that's a tarot reader. Now, you ain't even got to be a tarot reader. If you read cards for your friend, let's just say that you got you some cards and you ended up reading cards for a friend. You had a responsibility to give this person some guidance. See, this was already predestined, baby. This was written in the ethers way back when. Way back when. You may have come to the spiritual game first. You started to become inquisitive. You started to be drawn towards certain cards. You ended up getting these tarot cards. You ended up reading for yourself. I just want you to understand how you got to where you at, baby. Sometimes you got to look at the situation from that higher perspective. See, it was already predestined. You got the cards and you started reading for yourself because you are a high priest or a high priestess. You was one in a past life, in the life before that, in the life before that. Your position ain't never changed. You may get a new assignment, but who you are, spiritually speaking, has not changed. You have learned in each life cycle more and more about yourself. So here you are in this life. That's how you start in your journey. You learn enough, okay? You start getting into the spiritual journey, understanding yourself. And then you start turning your friends and family on, right? Or the people around you on, because it's like, this is something new that I'm starting to realize or recognize as a part of me. So you end up telling somebody or giving somebody a message or a reading. Okay. For some of y'all, even if you picked up the cards and you said, reading for other people ain't for me, but you are a channel to receive messages, come by way of visions, premonitions, you got your deja vu, all of that, right? And you end up telling somebody with that statement that we always use, for some reason, I got to tell you this. I don't even know why. Okay. Or I heard. You gave them some type of guidance because in your past life, you signed up for that. You said that you would go through this journey so that you would be in a position to where you could help this person. You helped that person, but they didn't appreciate it. Because what you said, it rubbed them the wrong way. There was communication issues already there. And the reason why it was communication issues already there, it started with the individual and not necessarily you. It's how they interpret it. So you can tell a lot about a person when you give them some information that they don't want to hear, how they respond. Either they going to say, okay, or they going to get mad at you. You stop hearing from them. They don't want to talk to you, as if you did something. But it is something that is within them. You ignited something within them. But some of y'all, you saw through somebody and you were able to see their manipulative ways, even though they was a friend. And honey, if you are a tarot reader, honey, you read somebody they fucking life. Period. Honey, expose all their secrets. You started noticing cycles with that person. You made somebody pick their fucking jaw up. That person didn't like you. This person could have even tried to manipulate other people that y'all know. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Somebody feeling like a fool. Because guess what? Something that you said, something that you prophesied, it manifested. Even when it comes to your kids. If you told your kids, I told you, don't do X, Y, and Z. They little ass thought that they were slick, right? And they did exactly what you told them not to do. And what happened? Your spiritual team bust that ass open like a can of biscuits, baby. And it ended up getting back to you because of your intuitive gift, because of the responsibility that you have to guide this child. Your spirit team said, oh, hold up. Let me take you to a message and then you about to find out some secrets. Okay? Mm-hmm. They could have burned bridges when it comes to trust between you and your child. 44, baby. Okay? And I'm being honest with you, your kids don't like when you listen to tarot readings. And the reason why they don't like when you listen to tarot readings, because whoever you be listening to be on. Telling all their little business. And it makes it hard for them to be able to get over on you because you know too much. But some of y'all, baby, you could feel like I need all the assistance and help that I can get when it comes to raising this child. But some y'all, it could even be your family members. Mm-hmm. Somebody's friend could be into like black magic. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 23rd or 32 could be significant. 223 is significant. Mm-hmm. 213 significant. A situationship. Somebody done found themselves in a situation. Somebody wished that they had that advice. Because guess what? You are the practitioner. You have enough experience. You have practiced. You have went through this journey. You have been through some things. You have been called to the position that you are in, not only because of what it is that you know, because of who you are, because of what you signed up for. Somebody didn't take you serious, and now they can't spin the block. Bridge burned. Mm-hmm. Bridge burn. Let's get y'all ancestor card and we headed up out of here. Wonderful reading, darling. Wonderful reading. Okay. But yes, you have a responsibility when it comes to giving guidance to people, even if they don't like it. Because guess what? You got somebody to answer to. At the end of the day, when all of this is over, we all have to answer to God. Mm-hmm. The shepherd and they sheeps. Sheeps. Why they say it like that? The sheeps. All right, now somebody is trying to reverse what they did to you as if that will lessen or reduce their karma. Baby, what's done is done. There are some things that individuals will do that you can't take back, honey. When you burn a bridge, come on now. It's gone. That access is not there. Your spirit team definitely did mess somebody up on your behalf, baby. Okay. Yeah, Capricorn got your back. Yes, they do. Know that. All right. Any messages, Lord? Any ancestor messages for your cheerings? Next 2 weeks, boo. Y'all gonna see a lot of angels. Okay. You will see one of my angels in the physical. Somebody was entertaining the earth angel. You got to be careful the way that you treat people. Somebody was not careful of the way that they treated someone. And they burned bridges. Ooh, honey, how do you burn bridges with an angel? Somebody burned bridges with an angel. Mm, mm, mm. Shut up. We put you two together, so work it out. God put you and somebody together specifically, somebody to give you some type of guidance. Somebody has to work something out. But somebody burned bridges with a actual like angel from heaven. Like this angel comes down, okay, manifest in the fizzle, manifest in the physical. Libra is significant. That made me think of like Snoop Dogg. Little fizz or something about some little fizz or somebody ain't got no fizz in they pop, whatever. Okay. For the past 2 weeks, God has been sending some angels down in the physical. And somebody was talking all kind of greasy to some angels. They was rude. Whoa. Shut your mouth. Somebody out on your social media page trying to figure you out. Ain't nothing up. We're going to make them and their spiritual team give you an apology, whoever this person is, baby. Turn them ideas into money. Okay, I just need to know, like, how they burn bricks, Scorpio? Now everybody got amnesia. But the spiritual seems like hell to the now. Somebody thought they was gonna try to benefit from a situation, and they out here getting their ass straight up kicked. Period. Gemini, they ain't slick. Be talking all crazy and shit. When you see them, they be like, they ain't say that shit. So somebody gonna swear up and down they wasn't saying or doing or whatever it was that they was doing. They was for the past year. Ancestor T, we sent that hex back with a few of our little special friends. They ain't laughing no more. Somebody done trying to sacrifice a connection with you for other people who will betray them. They trying to protect you from Dirty Betty. But I want to know, Lord, like what happened? Who was going off on an angel? Who does that? Oh, okay. A Cancer. A Cancer could be significant. Somebody, okay, a practitioner. Could be a Cancer sign. Okay, so whoever this person is that was going off on this angel, they spirit team has surrendered. Okay, some type of protection work was done. Okay, now this person trying to brainstorm on how to get back in good graces. Whoever this person was, it was like they was mad, they was irate. Oh, honey. They trying to brainstorm on how to get back in your good graces. Okay, this person was mad because things turned around for you in your career sector. You could have felt like you were blacklisted, having a hard time. This person is mad because they feel like it's your spiritual team that's blocking them. You need to stay away from this person because they will try to harm you. Okay, how you gonna try to harm like a spirit? Ooh, chat. Okay, this is why they was mad, because everybody know that baby belonged to somebody else, and somebody's karma is so bad. They question whether or not God really loved them. Hell, God sent you some angels, and who goes off on an angel? What? Somebody is in the middle of a war, which is why they karma is so bad. Don't know how you do the voodoo that you do so well as a spell. Hell, make me want to shoot. God is like yoke, but need to straight up repent. Okay, you need to stop lying because you toxic as hell too. Other readers and readings have confirmed it. Okay, when God speak, you better listen. You need to protect yourself because this motherfucker is bonkers. You want to know why they bonkers? Because they threw a hex at you. Sure did. But guess what? Wartime bitches. That's what they said. And your spirit team, they like, this motherfucker might want to get a refund because we sending that shit back. Period. Spiritual team was like, look, you need to get this bitch back to the streets because they a sneaky hoe. Somebody been watching the individual do spells on you. But God has the final say, child. Now, this is the thing. We asked about somebody going off on an angel. And this angel could have been coming down to warn this individual not to burn bridges, and somebody ended up going off on this angel because they didn't want to hear what the angel had to say. The angel been telling them if they need to get some hoe back to the street. The angel was telling them they also need to get a fucking refund, whatever it is that they was trying to do. Okay, because now somebody is in war with you or your spiritual team. Where my phone at? Lord. Okay. So the angel. Ain't nobody coming around this person. This person is definitely in a storm. This person felt like they wasn't gonna sweat it. Okay, what was the angel thinking? The angel was like, you still down? Oh, it made this person question if they living was in vain. Oh, it was intentional. Somebody exposed somebody's secrets. Oh, this person dropped the ball. They sure did. Oh, they don't ever want to see them again. Oh, that angel don't want to see somebody again. Okay, where the Lord at? Where the Lord? I'm gonna let y'all listen to where the Lord is at. You know what song this is? Earned it. You want to know what they earned? Give me a number. 1 through 10. We're not going past 10 songs. Roscoe, no. Give me a number 1 through 10 before we head up out of here. They earned it. Why 7? I like that. I like that. They earned it. Why? Because they tried to make a fool out of somebody. Mhm. You may notice a lot of birds during this time. Now, I asked the Lord where he was at. Okay. I said, where was the Lord at? Okay, I said 7. This is 1. Now, we're going to skip over these 2 songs because one is some jazz and one is a mantra. So we're going to go down to the next song, Commitment. Somebody made a fool of somebody when it comes to their commitment. Next song, Real Hitter. Now, that's my spiritual work song. Somebody a real hitter out here. I know you ain't never been with no real hitter. I know you ain't never been with no real hitter. So that let me know that somebody's spiritually gifted enough to be able to hit somebody from a distance. Okay, with some spiritual work. I said, somebody earned it because they tried to make a fool. I said, where was the Lord? Somebody earned whatever it is that they get because they tried to make a fool of an individual's either commitment to the Lord or a commitment that somebody have. Now, if you have a commitment with God, that means that you signed a contract with him. Okay? But check this out. Real hitter. Time on my hands since you've been away, boy. Somebody got too much time on their hands. Somebody just doing dumb shit and ain't even got no plans. But check this out, okay? Because it says real hitter, I'm going down. Gospel song. Everything is gonna be all right. Somebody threw some spiritual work on you, baby. They gonna give you an apology. God gonna make sure that they give you an apology. Now, who's sorry? Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna be real sorry. You want to know why they gonna be sorry? They missed a shot and they dropped the ball. But check this out. You got a calling on your life. They don't understand it. Them folks don't know you or your story, baby. They could never fathom nor imagine what you had to endure. Now, didn't I say earlier, the last one, didn't I say earlier the song Pressure came out? Here's your last song. Pressure. So whoever individual is dealing with, if we look at those songs, maybe somebody definitely earned it. Okay, because somebody is committed to a certain way of living. Somebody is committed to giving guidance, but somebody tried to hit a real hitter. Okay. Now, if you are a real hitter, you had the option or the opportunity to hit somebody back. Now, had you hit somebody back, honey, you would have went down because the song says, I'm going down. Real hitter, I'm going down. Okay. You would have went down. But if you let something ride and slide and you actually gave that part of the journey to God, whoever that person is, they burn bridges with you and now they got to take it up with the Lord. Everything is going to be all right when it comes to you. And whoever that person is, they're going to have to give you an apology. The reason why is because your life has favor. Even when it comes to any spiritual work, I don't care if you manifesting, honey, a corn husk. Everything it don't deserve a reaction. Everything don't require any type of spiritual work, especially if you are protected. And whoever I'm speaking to is protected because their life and favor. It's a gospel song. Check it out. And that gospel song, Everything Will Be All Right. Isaiah Templeton. Check it out. Because somebody going to be sorry for what it is that they did. And the angel, see, it's like somebody is they spiraling. You got the Lord that's going to make sure that they get what they earned. Okay. But this person also went off on an angel that came into the physical to actually help them. On top of them getting upset with you for doing what you were called to do. 3 strikes. Somebody ass is out. Okay, now they in a situation. Okay, that is a situation because I don't even know who you're gonna go to, child. Who do you go? I don't know. You got the Lord upset. You got angels upset. Okay, people who try to give you guidance is upset. I don't know who you're supposed to go to. Okay, but they'll figure it out. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Child, turtleneck Tammy. Honey, she got her passport. She trying to escape. Somebody going to go get surgery overseas, honey. Mm-hmm. And then they gonna work from home or something like that to heal. Yeah. Somebody could be going to Chile. Or you could be eating some chili peppers. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye, bye.